Halo: The Fall of Reach, written by Eric Nyland. This book is a prequel to a video game called Halo, and it's basically the backstory of the main character, Master Chief. The story tells about everything before the first game. When he was a kid, when he got abducted, and the events he went through before he became Master Chief. Okay, so when we start up, we meet our first two characters, Commander Keyes and a woman named Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey. She's a civilian/scientist with black hair and piercing gray-blue eyes, working on what's called the Spartan 2 project. Keyes and Dr. Halsey both wake up from a cryogenic sleep, an ice nap, and start learning about each other, where we pretty much learn nothing except Halsey chose Keyes because he can keep secrets. After that, they pose as parents examining a school on a planet called Eridanus 2 for their little girl. What they're really doing is performing recon to take a look at their subject number 117, John. Dr. Halsey goes up to John and plays this coin game with him where she flips a coin, and if he guesses it right, he gets to keep the coin. This is actually a test that isn't explained very well in the book.
Eagle!
The next important thing that happens is military ninjas kidnap John and many other children in the night for the Spartan project. The children meet their trainer, Senior Chief Petty Officer Franklin Mendez, and they do a lot of push-ups. The kids play this game called Ring the Bell, which is actually a training exercise in disguise, and John meets two kids, a boy named Sam and a girl named Kelly. These are more like elder representations. Plus Kelly has blue hair. Things are shaky in the beginning. The three of them get put on a team, but John leaves them in his dust and they all go without eating for the night. But the next time they play the game, they end up working as a team and they win and become best friends. Woohoo! Years go by, everyone's about 14 years old, and the next part of the Spartan project goes underway. The part where they awesomatize just about everything about the children. By awesomatize, I mean go through a type of genetic and physical augmentation that amplifies their senses and makes them stronger, smarter, and faster, even that being an understatement. John thinks this is one of Mendez's tests, but...
I know this is one of the Chief's exercises, but I don't know what the twist is. Can you tell me, Dr. Halsey? Just this time, how do I win? I'll tell you how to win, John. You have to survive.
Most of the Spartans are wiped out in the augmentation, but those who live through it are starting to see the effects. John goes to the gym and whacks a speed bag, but notices it moves slower than normal. He also drops a weight pin and notices that it moves slower falling down too. Some of an elite group called ODST start messing with him, and then they get into the ring and epic fighting action occurs. After these events, John, Sam, and Kelly get put into a hole in a training exercise, capture the flag, then epic ninja action occurs. John gets sent on a mission with his choice of Spartans. Sam, who's supposed to be strong, Kelly, who's faster than anyone, Linda, who's a sniping artist, and Fred. Not that Fred, but it isn't explained really what his strength was. They're sent to capture a guy named Robert Watts back on Eridanus 2, John's homeworld. John gets shot, but they do get their guy. Okay, I've got to sum this whole thing up to fit under 5 minutes. Much of the stuff after this point doesn't pertain to the story anyway, it's just fighting and ship battles and fighting. Cool, let's go. John, Sam, and Kelly infiltrate a Covenant ship. Covenant are evil aliens. They beat up a duck-faced alien and blow up the ship, but Sam stays behind because of an injury and dies detonating the bomb. About 9 chapters of ship battles pass by, and about 4 more chapters of land battle with John, now called Master Chief. John gets a new suit of armor and an artificial intelligence named Cortana. They go through an epic test run against ODSTs, giant sentry guns, a minefield, and a jet that acts like a tank. They pass that test, of course, but after that, the Covenant attacked the humans' most important HQ, Planet Reach. Most of the Spartans are killed on a ship, Kelly surviving but badly wounded, and John escaping on the Pillar of Autumn with Captain Keyes. Reach gets glassed, like literally turned to glass, by the Covenant, and very few of the humans that were on ships even survived. The book ends with a cliffhanger.